Hi guys! This week's video is for the teachers and home educators out there. I'm going to show you how you can create your very own learning board in your space. Let's jump in. I'm pretty sure that my love and passion for design started way back at primary school when I was in awe of all the fantastic displays that my teachers used to put together so that we could showcase our work. I love nothing more than going into GBG Junior School and seeing the amazing displays and pieces that their teachers have put together to help all of their students really get in touch with their creative side. So when Paper Cutz reached out and told me that they actually supply schools with all of the materials needed to create these, I knew that I wanted to make a video to show teachers and homeschoolers exactly what could be done when money's on a budget and you want to create a beautiful space, but you may be limited. This space behind me is quite small, so we're going to try and see if we can fit something in that is going to make my 5-year-old heart sing. So first of all, I'm going to drop links for everything that you would need in Paper Cutz, and we're going to start with their backing rolls. There are honestly so many different colours available that the hard part is going to be choosing a single colour that's going to work on this design. So watch me as I transform my background using one of these. So our background is up, and obviously you'll notice a few things. We've got patches missing. This edge here is longer than the edge at the top, and you can most definitely see the pins. Now in a school environment, then usually these go on specific boards and you can use a staple gun to put them in. But for home learners and home educators, or people putting this up themselves like me, you'll be better off using push pins for the main background. Now obviously we don't want these visible, so Paper Cutz have very kindly also sent me a range of the border rolls that they offer, which is going to make this look a lot more polished. I used to love this textured border roll when I was in primary school. I used to run my nail across it because it just felt so satisfying. The Paper Cutz version come in a range of different colours, and there's also this scallop edging. Obviously they've got a black version too. If you'd like something a little bit more plain, they also have the black and white bundle. So we've got white, charcoal, black and silver. Silver on the ends actually got a slight metallic sheen there that you might be able to see. This would be perfect. I could imagine this in like maybe a robotics installation, or perhaps even a science one. Or what about this historical kind of colour range here? We've got creams, browns and beiges, and obviously I love this craft brown because I use it a lot in my own work. If colour's your thing, then fret not, because Paper Cutz have got you covered with a range of different colours as well. So now I need to make the decision about what colour I'm going to use to put up around my lovely pink border, and we need to fix it to the wall. And because of it, I don't want any push pins showing, I'm going to be using white tack, but obviously you would be able to use either the staples if you're in a school, or even more pins if you don't mind them being seen. So I think we can all agree that this definitely looks a lot better. I really like the scallop bordering around it, and because of it's in a two-part that you pull apart, you only need to measure each side once, which is great. But it's looking a little bit plain. So the great thing about the Paper Cutz rolls is that you can actually cut them to size to create such wonderful designs using a cutter like a Silhouette Cameo. Now I know a lot of teachers that have cutting machines because I have been stopped on the school gate or at the classroom door for tips and advice over the years. So I'm going to show you how to use your cutting machine to speed things up. So just think of a design, create your letters, and then apply them to your board. So this stuff honestly cuts so easily. You can definitely just use a simple pair of scissors, but for speed and ease, I am just going to be using my great big quilting ruler. Most teachers have got large rulers like this, and a craft knife. Obviously you can use whatever you've got to hand, but it is just really easy to trim this down to whatever size you need. And I'm going to just place this on my Silhouette Cameo mat. And we're going to load it into the machine. So we can just easily peel this off, and it cuts super cleanly, ready to go on the board. So this is looking really cute. However, if you want to add a little bit of pizzazz, then Paper Cutz have got so many specialist cardstocks like this one. A range of holographic or mirror finished or metallic cardstocks. Now the good thing about using this backing paper is that you can use a Pritt stick or glue to stick things onto it. Unfortunately, it's 1,000,000 degrees in my cabin today, so my glue has completely dried up. And using a glue gun seems not only a bit of overkill, but I definitely can't be standing the heat. So I'm going to be using white tack to pop these up, but I would strongly suggest using something a little bit quicker, like a glue stick. So as you can see, we are now completely finished, and this would be the perfect first day back or first week back project where you could get them all to draw a little picture of something that they have done in the 6 weeks holidays, and then you could celebrate your new class and just help them settle in. So if you are a teacher or a home educator and you would like more information on using this in your teaching space, then definitely head over to Paper Cutz, where I know they will be happy to help. They have got so many different colours. The rolls are really durable, but they cut quite easily. And they've also got lovely embellishments that you can use, such as the specialist metallic and holographic finish cards. And I can highly recommend using a cutter and adding that to your arsenal, because those letters were so quick to create, and you can obviously theme them all up to whatever topic that you are learning about that week. If you have any comments or questions, definitely drop them down below and I will be sure to get back to you. Paper Cutz, thank you so much for sponsoring me today. TBT Junior is going to lose her mind when she comes down and sees this, and I am sure that she is going to want to adorn my new teaching wall with her own little creations. With that said, I will catch you all next week. Bye!